Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Om Mannado Sri Jagannatha Madguru Sri Jagadguru Mamatma Sarva Bhutatma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Om Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tat Padam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. The only Guru of three religions, Traitatiram originator, sensational writer, author of more than 100 divine holy scriptures, Hindu virtue donor, the emperor of spiritual kingdom, Sri 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 Acharya Prabodhananda Yogeshwar. We are learning the Karma Yogam chapter. In the Karma Yogam chapter, let's know what we learned in the last week. In the last week, we came to know that the one who attained the Brahma Yogam state, where he is completely focused on the immortal soul and he will be in the joyful state, for that person, he doesn't need to do any task. And also, we came to know that so if he doesn't do the task, he is not going to get any loss or gain, and also he doesn't require to approach somebody for some other benefit, something. And also we came to know about the karma yogam. After that, Lord Krishna said about that, so whenever you are performing the task, you do the task according to the karma what you had earned in your past birth, that is in force as initiative karma. So you do according to your initiative karma. So by doing so, you will be getting the liberation. Here we came to know about the an example where a farmer spraying the pesticide on the pests in his farm fields, where the farmer should always focus on how skillfully he can perform the task, not about the results of the action. So if he thinks about results of the action, that is going to be a sin he is going to get. So he should focus on the task, not on the result of the action. So whenever you show the ego in the task, you are going to get the new karma on your name. So when you avoid ego in you when the task is happening, so then it is called karma yogam process. So God is saying over here to be as a karma yogi and do the task according to the karma. And also he showed one example. He revealed an example. He told an example who performed the karma yogam, who followed the karma yogam and got the liberation is one of them was Janaka. Janaka was being a king. He was doing all the tasks in the external world, but being an karma yogi, being a karma yogi, he got rid of his karma and he got the liberation. And also after that, God explained about the Sreshtaha, the greatest person on the earth, who is going to be, that is the only Guru or Bhagavan is going to be the Sreshta. And also we came to know about two kinds of castes nowadays. One is Brahmana, another one is Vaishyas. So these were not the castes in the past. They were the designations given according to the things they followed. The one who knew the Brahma Gnanam, that means the divine wisdom, was called Brahmanaha. The one who performed the penances. The penances means not the external penances. The penances means the one who destroys all the things inside the body. That is done by Vaishwanara, the fire god. The fire, the soul is itself called fire inside the body because he is taking all the four kinds of food and he is destroying it and providing energy to the body. The people who were performing the penance internally were called as Vaishyas in the past, and also there were some gurus who were giving the designation to their disciples as Sreshti and Gupta. The Sreshti means the one who was having the greatest knowledge, the divine knowledge was called Sreshti. The one who were having the secret knowledge, that is divine wisdom, so was called the Gupta. Nowadays, the Sreshti and Gupta were given to a particular caste, and what they are doing nowadays, they are gathering all the things from some other places and putting it one place in their shop and then distributing and making them vanish from the shops itself. Those are called the what we call business families, business caste, something like that. So so here the Bhagavan is being a Sreshta. So whatever the Sreshta shows, uh, by following the things, everybody would follow him, taking as a ideal person. And also whatever the standard he makes for the people, others also definitely will take it and move forward. So that's what we came to know about Bhagavan is the Sreshta. And Bhagavan also said that he doesn't require to do any task even though he is doing the task. And he said that in the three realms he did not attain any benefit in the so far, and also in the future also he doesn't need to get that, he said. So here three lokas, three realms means tamasa, rajasa, satvika. These are the divisions of three dispositions. Bhagavan, when he is in the form of human and he is one among us, he would be always in the yogam itself. His yogam will never be going away. So he would be in the placement of immortal soul always. So he doesn't require any benefits out of these three realms. That's why he said so. And also he said that I was never uh, unattentive in the task. And also if he could not do any task, being a human being, taking a birth as a human being, other people also point at me and they also would like to be lazy in the task itself. That's why when Bhagavan even comes onto the earth, he will be very much attentive towards the task and he would be doing every task. But he never showed that uh, chanting mantras and performing penances or yagnas or whatever it may be. So he did all the tasks how the ordinary human being did. So he would be doing so whenever he takes the birth as a human being. So that's why when he followed the karma yogam, he should show to others also how he performed the karma yogam while doing the task. So others also will take it as an example, take it as an ideal thing, and they also would follow the same. So that's what we came to know in the previous week. So let us move forward and see the 24th Shlokam, what it is. उत्सीदेयुरिमे लोका न कुर्यां कर्म चेदहं संकरस्य च कर्ता स्यामुपहन्यामिमाह प्रजा. This slokam he is talking about the karma yogam process. So what he is saying, if Bhagavan does not do the task in this world, others also will go in the wrong direction, and because of that, what is going to happen is a uh, cross mechanism. There is a cross breeding mechanism kind of thing is going to happen, and he is saying that he would be the one who deviated the people, who spoiled the people. That's what Bhagavan is telling over here. So when Bhagavan comes onto the earth, so does he show any special attire or anything? Decorations? No, nowhere. He is never going to do that. As some people wrote in Bhagavad Gita interpretation and also put some slokas telling, thinking that Bhagavan itself told that task. Like when he showed the cosmic appearance, then Arjuna asked Lord Krishna that, "Oh, Bhagavan, please show your regular form which contains four hands and where he would have Shankha and Chakra, all those things." If that was his real structure of the body, then everybody would have understood Lord Krishna and everybody would have identified he was the Bhagavan and everybody would have got the liberation itself. That's totally misunderstanding of the human beings. So here the thing is that Bhagavan would live along with us as a ordinary human being. Nobody cannot identify, but he would take an opportunity where he would choose the right context, and in that context he would deliver his wisdom always, and he will vanish after some time. Whenever the people go and refer that wisdom whatever he taught, then they would come to know that, oh, such a great God took as a human being and he delivered a great wisdom to us. He must be Bhagavan. Then only there will be a chance to identify the Bhagavan. Until then, nobody cannot do that. Only the chance got by Bhishma. Bhishma got the chance because he was trying to merge with the God for many hundreds, thousands of births, and he was doing so and following the karma yogam or brahma yogam, and he was destroying his karma birth by birth. So he came until to the end of his karma. So then he could able to identify Bhagavan, Lord Krishna as a true God. Then only he got finally the liberation. Even though Lord Krishna explained such a great wisdom to Arjuna, Arjuna also just thought that he is just my brother-in-law and he is like me. He thought like that only. So whoever identifies, he would be getting the liberation. That's why in Bhagavad Gita he said, Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tattvadaha tyaktva deham punarjanmana vidyate mameti. So Arjuna, uh, that means, so whoever knows about his birth and his task, he would be directly getting the liberation after the death. That's the greatness. So whenever Bhagavan comes onto the earth, so Maya is not going to let others know about him, because whoever does not have interest on the God, nobody is going to learn about his wisdom at all. So that's why he says that Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mamamaya Duratyaya. That means, so the Maya, nobody cannot cross the Maya. Whoever surrenders to the God with interest, so then only Maya will let the one who wants to go towards the God, then only the uh, person is going to learn the uh, divine wisdom. So so that's what when Bhagavan comes on to the earth, whenever he delivers his preachings, so then after some time the people would be learning that and coming to know that such a great God came onto the earth and provided the great wisdom. So when Bhagavan delivers his preachers, the preachers would remain as the wisdom, and the task what he performed would remain as a history. The history is the one you cannot prove it again, because it was done past, so you cannot take it back and show or prove anything, but the preachings would remain constant forever, since it is a Brahma Vidya and it is a super science. So the super science, whenever he delivers, the super science is never going to vanish, and it would be giving the results always whenever you follow that. So that's what we need to know about that one. So out of his two things, one is his conduct, and another one is his preachings. There are two things. There are the people who would be looking at his conduct and looking at his preachings, and people who observe his two things, what he delivered and uh, what his actions were. So some people dislike his actions, some people dislike his actions and his preachings. Some people may like his preachings and may like his activities even, because they come to know that what he preached to us, he followed the same thing. So those kind of people are very rare. So that's why when Bhagavan takes a human form, there is no guarantee that everybody would agree what Lord Krishna told, because there would be some nice guys in the society. They would be thinking that I am such a nice guy, I did not do the wrong things. When I see about the conduct of Lord Krishna, he did wrong things, so his mindset is not going to set for me, so he would not he was not eligible to uh, teach wisdom. So these kind of people will go away from the wisdom itself. So only some set of people follow the Lord Krishna's teachings, others not. So, but Lord Krishna said that Sreshta, whatever he follows, everybody would follow the same thing. So the Sreshta is Bhagavan only always. The greatest person is Bhagavan only. The greatest person, whatever he follows, everybody would be doing the same. But when we see in the external world, in this physical world, so everybody would be differentiating the tasks, good and bad. Um, so uh, honest and dishonest. So like so justice and injustice, those kind of things, and they differentiate that punyam and papam, that means merit and the sin, those kind of differentiations. Based on that, some people would be doing always good things and good side. Some people would be doing bad things always, towards the bad. So the people who like doing bad things, they will be doing that. The people who like doing good things, they would be doing the things. Here in this physical world, there are two things. One is doing good, one is doing bad. Two things. So they are already decided. The people are already decided and they would be doing that. But when we think about the God, there are the the two methods. There are two methods. One is to be performed, one is not to be performed. One is to be performed method, another one is not to be performed method. So that's why there are two kinds of dharmas. One is towards the nature, one is towards the God itself. So towards the nature is always attaining the nature. That means not making the destruction of karma. Towards the God is making the destruction of the karma. That's why the one which can be performed method, or the one which cannot be performed method, there are two kinds of things. So that's why the people who are in the method of cannot method of uh, nature, the method of nature, they are against the Bhagavan teachings and they don't agree what Lord Krishna told. So that's why Lord Krishna said, for about those kind of people, Sankarasya, the word Sankarasya means hybridization, we can say cross-breeding kind of people. So how it forms is like, there is a betel nut, you know, right? Betel nut would, you cannot say it is completely red, or you cannot say it is completely black. It is in between black and red, mix of black and red. Those kind of things are called Sankara, we can say. So these people who are belonging to the Sankara method, so they are against the process of taking the man towards a God. They are against the process of taking the man towards the God. So, so they don't follow what Lord Krishna told. They don't follow what God said. They follow what they will do. They will mix up their fabricated methodology into the divine thing. So that forms the beetlenet kind of the cross breeding kind of thing. Those people, what they will be doing, they will be doing yagnas, they will be doing yagas, tapas, vedas, uh, danas. That means they follow the penances, charities, chantings, and the uh, Veda, reading Vedas. So in Bhagavad Gita itself, God said that by doing all these four kind of things, you are not going to attain the God Himself. So He clearly said that those methods not belonging to the God, and the people who follow these are they are called astikas or thieves. They tell themselves that they are thieves, but actually they are not towards the God, not towards the ignorance. So they are in between. So those kind of people are not going to attain the God. So the people who follow the divine wisdom, they are called jnanis, knowers of the wisdom. What they will do, they will follow karma yogam or brahma yogam or bhakti yogam. So these are the three dharmas taught in Bhagavad Gita. They will follow these three dharmas only. So the people who are in ignorant, those ignorant people, so they will be doing all the ignorant tasks and external worldly related things only. They are not going to learn the divine wisdom at all, and they are not going to perform those four wrong methods. Um, so they will be attaining karma. So these people who are following the Sankara methods, so yagnas, danas, vedas, tapas. So penances, charities, studying Vedas, chanting mantras, those kind of people are the Sankara people. We can say crossbreeding kind of people. So those are called. That's why God said that. So when He comes onto the earth, He would be a great Sreshta. He would be the greatest person, and He would not be doing those four Sankara methods, and He would be doing all the tasks, and also He would be telling the people how we can destroy our karma, how you could become like a karma yogi and destroy your karma itself. So that's why He will be doing the tasks. He would be doing the task, whether it is a good task or bad task. He doesn't show any difference among them. So He would be doing. He said that performing good action, performing bad action is not in your hand. You are out of control of that. The control is with the initiative karma only. So how karma plays you, you are going to play. That's it. You are being played by karma only. You are not playing that too. You are not at all playing. You are being played by the karma only. So it's not in your hand that performing good task or bad task. It's all about karma only. So how karma plays, you are being played according to that. So that's why when Bhagavan comes onto the earth, so he would be doing good task and bad task, but he would never show any difference. And so that is the main important thing, and that the method which he followed, we also should follow the same method. When we follow the same method, then only we attain the Bhagavan itself. That's why he also conducted like an ignorant person when he was performing the task, but he was always destroying his karma. So some people, they observed that, see, you people say that Lord Krishna gave such a great wisdom. See how uh, how he behaved like ignorant man in this task. like that they would be talking. So for those kind of people, he is telling an explanation over here. Let us go and see what he is talking about that in the 25th Shlokam. Saktaha karmanya vidvamso yatha kurvanti bharata kuryad vidvams tata asaktaschikirshur loka sangraham. So what he is saying, an ignorant man, how he is doing the task with interest. The one who knew the wisdom also should do the task with the same kind of interest. But the gnani, the knowers of the wisdom, should not have interest on the results of action. Here, he is telling, see, there is a gnani, knowers of the wisdom, there is an ignorant person. So both are doing the same task. And we cannot identify the difference between the gnani and the agnani, because same would be doing the task with the same kind of interest. Then where it is the wisdom coming into picture, and who is following the dharma, how can we know? So whenever the gnani, the knowers of the wisdom, does not show interest on the results of action, he is in true karma yogam itself. But there should not be a difference in doing the task. So some people would be thinking that, oh, being a gnani, he should not do the bad task. His conduct should be pure always. Uh, so if you are not like that, how do we know he is gnani? He is the knowers of the wisdom. He is ignorant. So their perception is that they always think that, oh, gnani means he should be doing good task. His conduct should be great. Those kind of things. But here, which is playing the key role is karma only playing the key role. So it's not the one you decide to do good task or bad task. Even though you are a gnani, knowers of the wisdom, your wisdom you should apply while doing the task. That wisdom should destroy your karma. By knowing that wisdom, by applying the wisdom while you do the task, that application should be inside your head, not showing outside, or not telling the ignorant man that, hey, I am the knowers of the wisdom. I know Bhagavad Gita. I know I am the knower of the wisdom. You don't know. You are the just ignorant fellow. So your task is different way. My task is different way. I should be something special. I will be doing something special. That does not work out. It's not that. That's not the right way. God did not say so. God said that you, whether you are doing good task, whether you are doing bad task, it's not in your hand. That's the karma you end in the past birth. Now it's an initiative karma for you. It is enforcing you to do the task. So it is coming into force. Then it is in the action. Karma is in the action now. It's happening. But when you don't show ego right moment, when you are not focusing on the results of the action, when your focus is on the task itself, it becomes karma yogam. So then you are not going to attain the future karma. So here the important thing is that some people, we came to know their perception that we should do good task, not the bad task. That is not the right thing. God is condemning that. He is cancelling that. He is rejecting that. Because he said, according to past birth, karma, you are going to experience happiness or sorrow in this birth based on the task, whatever they are happening right now. So, God says that. So, here, if there is a gnani, knowers of the wisdom, so all of a sudden some bad task would happen from his body. Should we say he is ignorant? No, we should not say, because gnani knows that the task is based on his karma only. He is not the one who decides what kind of task should execute from his body. God is clearly saying that it's not in anyone's hand, even in the knowers of the wisdom's hand. It is the one, the karma is playing him. So, Gnani should never think of that. He should think always that task happen because of the karma, not because of him. So, he would be doing the same like ignorant one when he is performing the task along with him. So, but the Gnani, the knowers of the wisdom, would be avoiding the karma, but the ignorant man would be earning the karma out of the task. So we cannot identify the Gnani or Ajnani, the knower of the wisdom and the ignorant man, when both are doing the same task, because the karma yogam should happen inside the head. So the knower of the wisdom would appear as an ignorant man while doing the task along with the ignorant man. Here it is the important one. We need to notice this thing. So let us stop the session over here. We will do Mangala Prarthana. Om Mangalam Gurudevaya Mahaniya Prabodhatmane Sarvaloka Sharanyaya Sadhurupaya Mangalam. Prabodharpanam to everybody.